Set Dream and HelpNet Aspirants channel. Today we are gonna see about George Peele. This is George Peele. He was born in 1556 and he died in 1597. Introduction. George Peele was a poet and he was a playwright. He was born on 25th July 1556 at St. James, Gorlithe. It's actually a city in London. In 1574, he moved to Christchurch, taking BA degree in 1577, and he did his MA in 1579. And Peele was married, and his wife has brought him some property, but George Peele has speedily dissipated. The works of George Peele. Let's get into the works of George Peele. The first one is The Arrangement of Paris, and it's actually a pastoral comedy, and it was presented by the children of the Royal Chapel. Please remember, it was presented by the children of the Royal Chapel before Queen Elizabeth, and perhaps as early as 1581, and it was printed anonymously in 1584. The plot of the work Arraignment of Paris. It tells of Paris to judge the beauty contest between Juno, Pallas, and Venus. When Paris' choice falls on Venus, the defeated competitors call him to judgment before Zeus and the gods. The defeated competitors are going and complaining to Zeus and other goddess. Now the gods and Zeus has given the decision, and it's puts on the hands of Diana, who graciously and tactfully gives the prize, the golden apple, to Queen Elizabeth. Now the tone and atmosphere of the play and the poem are those of the romantic pastoral, and the play is enlivened with a song, dance, and as a spectacle. Finally, here Elizabeth is greater than Juno, Pallas, and Venus, than these three goddesses. Next work is The Battle of Alcazar, written in 1594. It's a verse tragedy, Malvolien way, dealing with recent history, and it's centered on Sebastian, King of Portugal. The Battle of Alcazar. George Peele tackles of one of the strangest military expeditions of modern European history, the invasion of Morocco by the Portuguese army of King Sebastian. With the exception of a handful of foreign mercenaries, the Portuguese were as unprepared for war as was Aniel Malik, the history, and they proved to be no match for the substantially larger forces of the Moroccan ruler Abd al-Malik. The story. The Sultan of Morocco is overthrown by his uncle, who has invaded Morocco with an army of Ottoman soldiers. The now ex-Sultan appears for help from the King of Portugal to restore him to his throne. Sebastian, Portugal's monarch, has always dreamed of leading a crusade in Africa and sees the ex-Sultan's plea as a sign that the time is right to invade North Africa. Another work is The Old Wife's Tale. It's actually first work written on to satirize the romantic drama. Now the story. The three young men are lost in the woods, and one shepherd and wife are taking care of them, and one man from the three men has gone to sleep. The other two are entertained by the hostess by telling a fairy tale. The fairy tales are coming in live, and now they started narrating a story. Actually, The Old Wife's Tale has two plots. So one plot is of the three young men lost in the woods, and the shepherd and the wife are taking care of them. The other one is two brothers are searching for their sister, and while searching the sister, a magician is getting capture of these two brothers, and finally the clutches are relieved by the host. A ghost comes and relieves them, and he saves the two brothers, and they finally found their sisters. This is what The Old Wife's Tale, written by George Peele. Next, the other works of George Peele are Edward I, printed in 1593, Sir Cleomon and Sir Chlamydes, printed on 1599, then Jack Straw, 1587, The Wisdom of Dr. Doddy Pole, printed on 1600, The Maid's Metamorphosis, 1600, and Willie Beglerer, printed on 1606. These are the other works of George Peele. They may ask questions on these things also. Please do take note of all the years, then this will help you to write in chronological order. With this, we are completing George Peele, and thank you all for listening patiently to this PPT on George Peele with regards Let's Say Dream YouTube channel and HelpNet Aspirants YouTube channel. For more information, you can subscribe to us at NetSet Dream channels and HelpNet Aspirants YouTube channel. So if you like the video, do watch it, share more and subscribe and click the bell icon to get the instant updates on both the channels from NetSet Dream and HelpNet Aspirants. Thank you all so much.